Gibby?
Not Gibby, but the one that films them.
Fred.
Yeah,
Freddie.
Freddie. Yeah, Freddie from my calling, but he got like 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I got you.
That makes sense, bro. Come on, bro.
Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah, should we take a break for a second?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Take your hood down for a second. Alright, break time.
All right, here we go.
Alright, welcome back, guys, to episode 38 of Rhett and Link's A New Adventure. We're covering the bridge.
Good mythical morning, baby.
Yeah, good mythical morning. Shout to the goats. Let's actually zoom in real here or walk over here. Look at the sheer amount of tracks. Like, these are different folders.
Did it tell you how many stems you got?
I can put 44.
44 fucking stems to make one song, and none of you guys streamed it.
Well, a lot of strangers streamed it.
Yeah, we appreciate your love, though. That's just nice.
None of our friends streamed it, though. You won't stream the next one either, will you? Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, Pat. Joking. This gets left in the mix. Joking. We actually love Pat. Alright, so to the bridge. The bridge is probably the most different part of anything we've done so far. Up until whatever we do next.
Right.
Every other song, the bridge wasn't predictable, because even in Extinction, it was the "If I could call my love," Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
And the
Power play was
it was rap, it was hip hop,
Yeah.
You go cut the beat, and then it's where we set our little part there. And then in SMG, the bridge was more of a rock bridge.
Yeah.
Where we're screaming.
This is the most.
This is where a lot of the Ice Nine Kills comparison stuff comes from.
Yeah.
Because this bridge, and yeah, it's inspired by them, as many other sources as well. But what they do a lot in their music, which me and Ace both love, is that they blend the reality of music and film very well, and it's hard to tell the difference. Their music videos look like movies. Their songs sound like it could be in movies, and they sing about movies. So they do a lot of stuff, and not just them. Even Rob Zombie, for example, on the intro of his song, he put a news broadcast. I think is it
Living Dead Girl?
It's either Living Dead or I think it's House of a Thousand Corpses, where he's like, they have boiled body parts on the stove, but he was a necrophiliac, and then the guitar comes in.
Oh yeah.
So all that being in mind, that led us to want to put news broadcast and stuff here. Now, I wasn't going to do that. I'm not going to take credit for that. I had an instrumental that was going to loop there into a breakdown, but Ace, he came up with the idea of, hey, we should put like some broadcast there from like ICE protest and political stuff, Trump stuff, as well as like a news thing about AI. And he found all the clips and he brought them to me. I put them in there, sliced them up, but he's the one that had that idea and did that. Otherwise, it was just originally when he heard this, it was just instrumental, and so it changed the whole entire dynamic of it.
Yeah, bro, it was funny because like originally when you approached me with the song, you're like, all right, we're gonna make a club song now. And then once I added that sent you the audio, you're like, okay, well, I guess the song has to be about AI now.
Yeah, so the original song, like I said, it started off with the chorus part, and it was just, and even when I did have the verse, it was still just, it was a different synth too, you can ask him. It was very
like Kesha, like
very European pop. Fuck! Oh my god, he said. About that, guys. Like pop, it was bum, 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 bum. That riff was still there, but it was very upbeat, very happy, and it sounds like a club song.
Yeah.
It sounded awesome.
Yeah.
But I knew we needed to go darker once we had these themes. So obviously I got to touch on that drum part that no one ever fucking uses.
Nope.
No one ever mentions that. I don't know why. I thought it was awesome. So, and I may be biased, of course. So,
it actually is pretty good.
He may be biased. So, alright.
That's a fill on the kick. You guys understand? Like that's a nice unique fill on the kick.
There's 808s right here. So these 808s are slamming on different points. But then you hear that little news come in, but as well as whatever sample I put there. Let's analyze Bruce's verse. So we do have one thing new. The backing vocals do some really cool shit.
Dude, that track that went by was a part of the song.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, like what the fuck?
You don't even hear this in the mix.
When did I do that?
Yup, they couldn't see your face, but even he was confused. Yeah.
Huh?
It's in there.
What the hell?
I know.
Hold on, how did that sound in the mix? Yeah, guys, I've never fucking, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, I just heard it too. Listen.
Ooh!
Very, very subtle.
That's tough.
So for his Charlie CXC, is her name right?
Yeah, Charlie XCX.
XCX, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a boomer. For his brat ad lib, here's what he got.
Nigga got Kesha on the track.
So you hear that? Sounds dope. By itself, it sounds kind of weird. It's not feel like it would fit this type of song.
Right.
Not a metal song, at least, right? But in the mix.
In the mix.
Goes democracy. He does all that in the ad lib. It doesn't sound like he's doing that in the song. It sounds like a scream if you listen. It sounds like,
It does.
Sounds like that. There's no scream there.
No.
It's literally just that singing note. And that's once again in the mix. You gotta hear stuff.
Ooh.
Auto-tune obviously was strong on it.
Right. Intentional, by the way.
Intentional to make the "this party sucks" you know,
Yeah.
like a brat sound. It was made to be what it was.
Like a slam shot.
Yeah, exactly. A slam. Yeah, that slam. We hear it, but me and him just can't find it.
Yeah, we know what we're talking
There's
about.
47 tracks here, but one of these is a slam. Maybe it's this. No, 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 maybe it's this.
I'm just gonna loop that part over and over again. Nope, maybe it's this.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So I live with it whoosh. I don't know why, but whoosh, whoosh. So here it is.
And that thing is, yeah. Go ahead.
I had that in a sample pack of my own, and I thought that, you know, like when you watch a documentary or Law and Order or something, like it's always like a court case comes down, and it has a lot of bass to it. So then I put 808 with it, and then it became really bass heavy. Making this sample fit was very difficult because it's not long enough and it didn't loop perfectly. So I had to cut it, to splice it in, and then make it into like a whole different long sample. It was not easy.
I didn't know that.
It was very, it was difficult. It was very difficult. You actually could see a bunch of splice points here, so I had to like.
I wasn't here for that part, I guess. That was the thing
You
you
must
did.
not. You made it.
It's crazy how you got it to loop perfectly, like on the measures.
Yeah, it was not. It was very, very difficult. If you listen to the song, you know that part. But what you don't really hear is the trump part. So in the background, you have this.
And breaking news today, more local protests are happening over President Trump's immigration policy.
Space Odyssey, right? We gotta talk about that obviously. I can't just interrupt Hal. So Hal and Dave from the movie Space Odyssey.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hal.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
So throughout this broadcast, the lady's talking about AI taking over.
Right.
So what would be a better example of that than when Hal goes rogue in the movie, right? It's common sense. It's the best example of it.
Yeah.
But I can't just have them talking at the same volume over each other.
Right.
You don't hear. So what I did was we wanted certain parts heard, certain parts didn't matter, so we chopped it. And you get this right here. I'm just going to solo them without the music, and you can just hear the talking.
Open the pod bay doors.
For decades, Hollywood has imagined what might happen.
Right, yeah, without the music, that's right.
Open the pod bay doors.
For decades, Hollywood has imagined what might happen if AI went rogue. From Stanley Kubrick in 2001, A Space Odyssey, Terminator, to Ex Machina. But my next guest says this isn't science fiction anymore. Writing an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal warning that AI has learned to bypass commands from humans when asked to shut itself down, even resorting to mail in some cases.
Now,
I know that you.
no, they might not know that broadcast didn't have that pitch. So
No,
yeah,
or to censor any of that.
From humans when asked to shut itself down.
Because that sounds creepy. That sounds like a robot, about to start tweaking on the outside of the QT. It sounds like a robot. It sounds like
a homeless clanker.
it sounds like a homeless wire bat. So, that was cool.
Yeah.
But part that's even cooler is when Hal and Dave's little episodic talking point comes to an end.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me.
Right? So then I cut it there, but in the mix, obviously, it doesn't end there. So it gets
Right.
more
Yeah.
So how ending?
I'm afraid that's something I
So obviously, going from this,
planning to disconnect me. I'm afraid that's something
pitched it down, added some effects on it, made it sound very evil. It was awesome. It was great. Now we start getting into a lot of fucking...
A lot.
A lot of crap.
planning to disconnect me. I'm afraid that's something
So I had this sample before we had the news broadcast. Dude, I did not realize how much stuff went into this.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
This is supposed to be like a 10-minute video.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for over an hour. But we're at the end, so I got to finish it out. Holy crap. A lot of work went into this song. Oh my god.
Facts. That's why it's our best song.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway.
More credit. I'll say it.
We're not trying to toot our own horn, but we gotta realize,
This is like, okay, but this is like, it's like people don't see this kind of thing. Like, a lot of these bands have these kind of sounds. Not saying that all bands deserve the praise, but for us to be at this level,
by ourselves.
yeah,
We're funding everything,
we're not like linked with like fucking Drew Folk or fucking Wizard Blood or anything like that. Like, we don't have like some guy doing this. We're both full-time people taking time to do shit like this. So.
We're working full-time jobs. We got families. We got stuff we have to do outside of music.
Right.
So when we sit here and we put this much thought and love into a song,
Right.
chorus doesn't change. All right, now the best part of the fucking song for us.
Just support it.
Goes really hard.
That's crazy. That's actually really good.
The guitars. Drop everything out for that one part. Oh, of course we gotta talk about that. We'll get there. Three vocals don't change, right?
Right.
It's just three of them. I layer three of them. Here's my slate.
Control me, don't bite the hand that grades. Control me, don't bite the hand that grades.
Excellent vocal performance.
Main vocal.
Control me, don't bite the hand that grades. Control me, don't bite the hand that grades.
Holy fuck.
Control me, don't bite the
Oh my
It's
god.
a good little guttural. Higher one. Alright. Really high vocal. Sound like I'm in like a QT bathroom. That part, dope. I love the. So what happened was this song had like a time signature switch for a moment, and it went off beat. So in order to fix the whole song and not scrap it, I had to find a way to get it to hit right back on the beat of the metronome. The way I did that was add the part. That part, awesome. My favorite part. I just really like that part a lot. Just in the context of the mix, just 808, bass, guitars, synths, all at once. This is carrying the melody underneath, obviously. Final vocal stream. One in oblivion. So, the final low. The final lead. Final high. And all together.
Fuck, dude.
That makes your skin.
Yeah.
Nothing changes. It goes back to the final screen. That bridge was probably like our
It was like the
it was a huge like
magnum opus, right?
yeah, magnum opus. That's the word I'm looking for. It was just, if you're not a musician watching this, like let's say for example you only play guitar and you think like Ice Nine Kills music is like simple or something, it may not register how difficult that is. But to go from nothing to that,
yeah.
I want to touch back on a point made earlier in this video where we said about local bands, right?
Right.
They're not doing that.
No.
That's not happening. Maybe they got the big chorus. Maybe they got that. Maybe they got the harsh. Maybe they can sing better than us. Maybe they can scream better than us. Maybe they have better producers than us. Maybe they have better equipment than us. But I tell you one thing. Actually, they don't sing or scream better than us. They don't even scream. Most of the bands around here don't do this style of music. The ones that do scream and sing, they sing better in their own genres, I guess, and they scream better in their own genres, such as like deathcore guys. They're not going to be out here doing this style of screaming. It doesn't make no sense for their music. But this right here alone, that part's right here, I mean.
For decades, Hollywood has imagined what might
Just
happen
this whole
if
section.
It's very bold to put that in a song, you know?
We're two people
Yeah.
with no other producers. There's no mixer or master on the other side of this. There's just me and Ace. Sorry, Bojo's got me fucked up. But it's just me and Ace. There's no one else. There's no drummer. There's no keyboard player. There's not 12 musicians on stage making one song happen. There's one group of people. It's me and him. Back in the day when we wrote music, it was pretty much the same. You know, obviously we didn't play the drums. We had our drummer play at the time, and he wrote those stuff, and that was very unique too. But now, this is unique. It's just us. There's no one else. There's no one else in the writing session. There's no other lyricist. There's nobody else here. And we're not in some studio. We're in a bedroom with boxes, and that's lived in. Like this is just a normal bedroom, normal room that you have in your house, and that's what I mean when I say that we sound different. Because that might sound common in an Ice Nine Kills song, but Ice Nine Kills isn't in Gastonia. They're not here. It's not just a generic 0578. Every track could have some sort of EQ, some sort of music, or some sort of something that is very touch, everything. And the guitars had to be recorded like 4 different times.
Yeah.
Because I would find parts that were off, and then I had to rewrite them or re-record them. And the sims and all that, patterns had to be changed. Some had to be changed. The vocals, takes after takes after takes after takes after, just to try to get a good sounding song for everybody and for us. But yeah, I'll get off my soapbox now. So yeah, just this breakdown doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard from here. It doesn't even sound like an Ice Nine Kills breakdown or anything. It sounds very unique in my opinion. And I really like it. So
I didn't do that for months. I didn't drop a bomb on Paris. I asked for surrender 5 times before we attacked Warsaw.
I raised my hand with my fist, by the way. I was not doing any sort of Elon Musk. Please don't get me mixed up.
My people.
That's the song, but I'm going to show you the outro.
If you're lucky enough, we do these little outros because we enjoy it.
More than likely, if you heard the outro, you probably watched the video to this point.
Yeah.
If you've not heard the outro, I guarantee you're not even at this point in the video. You probably clicked off. You probably was like, yeah.
You probably put this on like a background music so you can go to sleep.
Right, you're like, what are these fucking dudes yapping about?
Yeah.
We don't care. They're a local band. We hate them. We want to let them play the rooster. Let me show you something. So leading up to it, the song obviously cuts.
Oh yeah, the Terminator sound effects.
Yep.
Another reference to the theme of the song as well.
So after the final chorus, you may think the song's over, and I wouldn't blame you. I would too. But if you notice, the breathing keeps going.
Yeah. Right. What's happening? Dum.
And here comes Terminator sound effect.
Yep. Search mode.
Search mode, yep. Yep, exactly. And he brought this to me as well. He wanted this in the breakdown part, but it didn't fit. So we added to the end. And then this fun little part.
I've been to your hood to really.
Mike added that incredible fucking Scooby-Doo sound effect. Ghost added that incredible sound effect.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I was just trying to be funny. The yabba dabba do bullshit, but
it's just.
That's the song.
It's like so overall.
This is the longest behind the scenes video we've ever made.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 3-parter.
Yeah, for sure. Normally we don't touch on all of this, but I think this song deserved it.
Yeah,
we've been putting it off for so long because we weren't thrilled about the perception of it.
Right.
Everyone that's heard it, that's talked to us, said they loved it, which is awesome. If you said that, we really appreciate you. We really do. And we are grateful for people who just listen. I don't care if you share or not. Even the fact you listened to it was awesome. And I think we went up to what? How many monthly listeners on Spotify? What's some of the stats?
We're at 15 now. This is the first time they hit 100 streams in literally a month.
What was our peak monthly listeners?
Peak was almost 20.
20?
Yeah.
Going from like almost nothing
to
20 monthly listeners.
Remember, we got France, UK people listening.
We got people across the country. You got people commenting on some of the videos. Just the fact that those people did that we love it. It's awesome. We loved any sort of feedback that people gave us. So don't be afraid to say things you might think hurt our feelings, or things that would benefit us. But yeah, it was our best performing song ever.
Yeah.
We ran like one ad on it, I believe.
Yeah.
And it took off naturally without the ad.
It did.
We didn't have to do much. We went and saw a horror movie. I can't remember what it was. And then we decided I'd add an ad, and we did it.
We went to Arsley. We saw, it wasn't
No, it was Stone Piper Glen and Regal. It was that big ass Regal, and we saw something.
Was it Final Destination?
Yes, I think it was Final Destination.
Yeah.
It had to be Final Destination because we saw it in the freaking IMAX.
Yeah.
So shout out Piper Glen, good movie theater.
Yeah.
For rich people, but we ran one ad and it was very successful, and then it took off on its own. And people still talk about it. People still reference it. And they reference Power Play. They reference Distinction and SMG. We love that you like any of the songs. It's awesome that we like any of those songs. And we're going to keep trying to release songs that you will not be disappointed by.
Yeah, we're going to keep challenging the listener for sure. I just think that this is our best song to date. It's very challenging to the listener. But the pacing of it and just the fact that, like, it was very bold for us to just have that break in the middle there. We could have just had a breakdown there and just kept it going. But the fact that we decided to just have a slow burn into the fucking crazy breakdown is unique for sure. And then the outro. If anyone listens to the outro, it's like little Avengers Marvel post-credit scenes.
There's one in every single song.
There is. There's going to be one.
Except for SMG. SMG has to go offline.
Yeah.
Shutdown, which is a little Easter egg. The rest of them have full-blown Easter eggs we just listened to. Like, we'll put outtakes and all kinds of shit in there. It's fun. So
it's just us trying to, like, if the song, it's just us trying to be funny, or alleviate some of the tension that the song builds, Just,
right. It's to take a dark message and try to add some fun to
it.
So, once again, we appreciate everybody's support. And if you watched this far in the video, thank you. That's all we got.
All right. Until next time.
And this your final test.
We come to you live from the crime scream.
We go trying to fuck up on some raid shit, alright?